Honestly, people who are complaining about this ending were definitely not fans of Dexter, or Lost, or How I Met Your Mother. Now those were some bad endings. Or even just thinking about it now gets me... Not this. Let's go. Hello YouTube, Ash here and welcome to another episode of Special Talks. Today I'm doing a series review and I will be reviewing Game of Thrones Season 8. This season of course was the final season of Game of Thrones and it's been out over a week now, so I feel pretty safe to talk about it. I don't feel I will spoil it for anyone. Then again, even the next day people were spoiling it, or you couldn't even put on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram without spoiler. Seriously, people, can we just not spoil stuff for other people? This season was, without doubt, one of the most conflicted seasons I've seen in ages. I'm talking like Batman vs Superman, Star Wars The Last Jedi conflicting. People who hated it, people who thought it was okay, and people who loved it. Then again, thinking about it, I don't really remember seeing anyone who actually really loved it. As for where I stand about this, I will say it was okay, in the middle. There were a couple of things I liked, there were lots of things I didn't like, but there wasn't really anything I really hated. So the final season was only 6 episodes long, and I think that was the biggest mistake from the producers, writers and all that, because they rushed it, and it definitely feels rushed. And I will agree with near enough 95% of people who said it's rushed. Yes, you get the point. It was rushed. Certain things happened which they needed more time, they needed more explanation, they needed longer episodes, and yeah. Let's get into it. There was actually 2 major things that happened in this season which needed more time. The one was the battle for Winterfell. The mighty White Walkers. The threat to all of the 7 kingdoms is handled in one night. One night. 7 seasons leading up to this. Since the pilot. One night. What kind of threat were they? Seriously, what was it? The whole point of the White Walkers, they should have been a bigger threat. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved, and I mean loved, Arya killing the Night King. For me, that was a scene where I just jumped out of my seat and cheered. It is without doubt the best moment in season 8. I love Arya as a character. She's one of my favorites, and I've always said since season 1 that she would definitely have a say in the finale, and yes, she did. She killed the Night King, so I was really hyped. I really enjoyed that bit. Okay, some people say, how did she jump? How did she appear of midair? To be honest, that was kind of explained in one of the previous episodes, so I'm just putting it out there, when Jon Snow says, how did you sneak up to me? It was the same position, same area, so yes, it's a weak explanation, but it's there. But as for the rest of the battle, yeah. First of all, the filming. No offense, it was too dark. The battle for Winterfell was too dark. Seriously. There were scenes where you couldn't even... It actually went black. It went black. Also, a lot of main characters should have died. Don't get me wrong, I don't like main characters dying, but I do feel that Samuel should have died. I do feel that Brienne should have died. There were a lot of side characters who should have died. I wanted more people to die. Also, the White Walkers, what exactly did they do? They're like higher management. They did nothing. Nothing. They just sat around. They looked like the Backstreet Boys walking in slow motion. Even in the previous seasons, at least they were fighting and killing people. Here they're just walking through the flames like, boom, Backstreet back. Alright. So yeah, I definitely feel that the whole White Walker Night King arc was rushed way too much. I would have been happy to have 2 or 3 episodes focusing just on the Battle of Winterfell, and so we can get more information about the White Walkers and more that this was a big threat to the 7 kingdoms and not just, okay, victory! I'm sure you know which is my second major plot point which was rushed, is Dany turning Mad Queen. Now, I don't hate that she turned Mad Queen. Just want to say that. I'm not one of these people. Why did they turn her from a hero into a bad guy? Twist was cool. I like the twist. I already had foreshadowing. I had an idea that she would turn evil. So suddenly, In just a matter of minutes, she snaps and starts killing women and children, innocent people, and yeah. No, you don't do it like that. You don't do it like that. You space it out. I really would have liked it to be over time, that it shows you that she's going crazy, that it shows you that she's becoming too, upset, too unstable. Give it a couple of episodes, even a whole season, and then it climax at the end of the season where she just kills everyone. But not just in a matter of minutes. No. As I said, I like that she went crazy. I don't like the execution. So yeah, those were the two major plot points that I felt were rushed. And also, the conclusion, the finale. It was boring. The finale was, okay. It happened, And yes, I do know that in Game of Thrones, usually the episode before the final episode is the one where the exciting and big stuff happens. So yeah, that was when she went Mad Queen and the dragon destroyed all of King's Landing. But still, it's the finale, the final episode of Game of Thrones, and it was, yeah. And even in this finale, there were a few things that were left out. One being, why no one mentioned that Jon Snow is in fact Aegon Targaryen. Again, a major thing over the 7 seasons. Why? You can see what I mean. This season was, had some good episodes, had some really bad episodes, had some meh episodes, and overall I think maybe the expectations were high. Everyone's saying this is going to be an epic conclusion. There's only 6 episodes. They're all going to be movie length. They're all going to be epic episodes. And what we got was, maybe 2 really amazing episodes? Well, let's say 3. Let's say 3 really amazing episodes, 1 meh episode, and 2 really bad episodes. Because there was that one episode, I think it was the 4th episode, episode 4, where, nothing happened. But again, I just want to repeat, I didn't hate the season. I just wanted more, and I wanted it to be better explained. And this has got me really excited for the books. If times infinity, George R. R. Martin ever finishes them. Seriously, I'm worried that I will never live to see them being published. A bigger worry is that he will die before they get published. Now I know he will go like to that, because he says that when people say you're gonna die before they're finished. But seriously, 9 years to write this book. And you've got 2 more. I really want to read these books now because I'm sure that the ending will be the same. It's getting to the ending. After all, the ending is nice, but the journey is what people love. And I'm sure that he's going to have a different journey, even if it does get to the same conclusion, which is Bran is the king of the 6 kingdoms. Bran, king of the 6 kingdoms, who did nothing, almost as bad as Cersei. All she did was sit at a window drinking wine. See what I mean? See where I'm getting with this? Despite me not really loving the season, I want to quickly count down my top 5 moments. At number 5, I have Brienne becoming a knight. I thought it was a really emotional scene, and it was quite charming, and it was cool that it was before the battle. Kind of got you to believe that she was going to die. And number 4, I have Drogon burning the Iron Throne. Now, even if the scene itself didn't really make that much sense, it was still a really cool scene. And yeah, the end of the throne. At number 3, I have Drogon again and him burning King's Landing. Now, as I said, yeah, felt rushed, Mad Queen, all that. But the scene itself was cool, the visuals were fantastic, and it really gave you that disaster movie feel. So yeah, definitely a fantastic moment. And at number 2, I have the Clegane Ball. Yes, the Hound versus the Mountain. A fantastic fight. I really enjoyed it. I love how the Hound went out with honor. Really a badass way to die. So yeah, the fight itself was really enjoyable. Even the setup to the fight when he just smashes, his master's head. Yeah, that was a really exciting battle and really enjoyable. And at number 1, I mentioned it already before, Arya killing the Night King. I thought that was fantastic, a jump for joy, and I've already explained my love for that scene. So yeah, those were my top 5 moments from season 8. And also, please people, can we not be idiots and make polls to remake season 8 of Game of Thrones? Why? You know, they're out there. Accept them. We've got a right to complain. We've got a right to hate it. We've got a right to think it was okay. But we haven't got a right to demand that people remove it from existence and let's do it over. No. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video, but I'm interested in hearing what you guys want to say, because this is a video that I really, as I said, it's different structures. It sounds more like a ranting, even though I'm not really ranting, or I am ranting a bit, but you know. Yeah, this season. But yeah, as I said, I am interested in what you guys want to say. So hit me in the comments. Hit me in the comments. Oh. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what was your favourite thing about the season. What was your worst thing about the season? Do you think it was rushed? Let's talk about it. As I said, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Everyone can talk about it now. Drop a comment and let's get a discussion going, because I want to talk about this. So in conclusion, if I had to rate this season, I would give it a 3 out of a 5. It definitely felt rushed. I definitely think they could even have added an extra season to end it properly. And all in all, yeah, the ending was okay. It was kind of a happy ending, or okay-ish ending. I would love to see a spin-off on Arya, because Arya the Explorer seems cool, or Arya the Pirate, or Arya the Pirate Explorer, Queen of the North, and Bran. Oh yes, and can I mention the attempt at comedy at the council meeting? Yeah, that's how Game of Thrones ended, in a sort of comedy parody of Game of Thrones. It was funny, but, you know. Yeah. However, credit where credit is due. The visual effects were fantastic. They were really brilliant. And the cinematography was beautiful to watch. Especially in the finale. That scene where Dany's there and the dragons behind her. That was beautiful to watch. But yeah, it's definitely the writing that let this season down. So that's it. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I've been Ash. If you did like it, hit that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel and like what you've seen, I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, TV reviews, top 10s, all that. So consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.